Here at BR Foods, we make custom liquid ingredients for the food and beverage industry, specializing in condiments, fillings, syrups, flavors, and other things that excite people's mouths. It allows us to really democratize continuous improvement.
So before Redzone, I would say that it was needlessly complicated. There was a lot of extra paperwork.
I think I almost got laughed at by the management team when I had proposed the timeline for implementation, but when we were successful, everybody was pretty blown away.
They've embraced it and ran with it. I'm very impressed with a lot of the people that were very nervous and skeptical in the beginning, mainly of just the technology aspect of trying to use it. They've embraced it and ran with it because it's very easy to use.
Huddles here at Baldwin Richardson are a way that we just kind of check the pulse of the organization mid-shift.
OE is now a standard word for everybody.
The Kaizen experience was impressive. It accelerated our improvement. It's provided a digital space where we can collaborate and really house all the information around projects that we're working on out on the shop floor. Redzone has changed the way that the shop floor interacts, or really the way that we interact across the business. Now you have completely flattened the communication across the business. It has broken down so many social barriers that I almost can't even explain it in words. We were looking for a way to get more proactive instead of reactive. So now an operator doesn't have to think, okay, well, I've got to perform this check in 20 minutes. Now the iPad says, hey, you've got this check coming up in 20 minutes, which does amazing things for our workflow internally.
So paper is very hard to control, and what Redzone has done is removed all paper from the floor and has kind of compiled all of the documentation from a quality standpoint into one location.
It's very nice to have everything all in one location. It's removed almost every bit of paperwork, actually.
So we removed somewhere around 70,000 sheets of paper here at Baldwin, which is pretty remarkable. Anything that has to deal with food safety, packaging compliance, so everything from filter checks, magnet checks, perfect package checks.
The organization of the system is really what's been, I think, the biggest improvement. It no longer takes 45 minutes to track down a document. It's in one spot. You can pull it up in 5 seconds.
They can come out and verify as I'm doing it in real time. There's no lapse in coverage as far as verifying everything is correct and done in the right time frame.
Systems like Redzone have allowed us to have information that we need at our fingertips, become more efficient, and respond to the customer faster and better than ever.
It's more for us than it is for the company. It's a tool for us to be able to help the company be more efficient, and on a whole, that'll help everyone. If they took away Redzone, I would be personally pretty upset. I've become pretty accustomed to having it all right here in front of me, and I don't want to go chasing around the paperwork anymore.